Hi, so I can't do the fullness of what I want to talk about here in this, but I do want to talk about this because I think this is so vital. I've often talked about with people that we encounter love the way we're designed to. But what happens when everything around us isn't the way we're designed? See, that almost sounds like jargon. It sounds like, what does that mean when my belonging language and my love languages and even my VAC, nobody has the same as me or interprets it the same way I do? What does that mean? Well, you're going to struggle with belonging. You're going to struggle with connection because you're not getting things the way you're designed to get them. It's like this. So many years ago, I went to a conference, and I was sitting in this conference, and these people did this amazing research, and they had talked about misfits and successful people. What if part of the reason why people are misfits is because they aren't getting their belonging needs met? And if they got their belonging needs met, they wouldn't be misfits anymore. What if part of the reason why success happens easier for other people, or they're dealing with that success easier, is there's multiple reasons, but what if part of the reason is they have found their niche in belonging, or they know how to communicate belonging really well? Belonging is a skill, by the way. It's learning how to speak everyone's language in that belonging, which, if you don't, it gets very challenging. So I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by that. So there's a difference between alignment and difference. So alignment is like this. I speak West Coast English. My friend in UK speaks UK English. You may go, what does that mean? Well, for example, when he says mom, he says M-U-M, mom. I say mom, M-O-M. We're both speaking English. We say it differently. Now, we're not in alignment in how we say mom. We say it differently. I'm not going to, if I were living in the UK and I walked around saying, mom, people would look at me. You get what I'm saying? And if he were here and he were going, mom, he'd be looked at differently. I know this because I can tell you, I was just in a parking lot and someone was acting differently than how people act in this area, and I could tell they were not originally from this area. And I was like, okay, that's what alignment is like. Alignment is being in tune to your area. It's West Coast versus, the South or Midwest. Some people say soda, some people say pop. It still means the same thing. You're just not seeing it the same way. And some people have actually had arguments over this. No, it's soda. No, it's pop, and some people have gone, like a pop. Huh? What does that mean? Pop your balloon? What do you want to pop? What? What do you want to pop? And so these are things that's about alignment. The difference is when it's different or opposite. And yes, you may be feeling like, Nicole, this is not Sesame Street time. I add a little humor. That's like, someone speaking French and someone speaking English. You just are not speaking the same thing. You're in a different way of processing. Well, this really does impact being loved the way you're designed to be loved, the way you receive love. If you're around everyone who's speaking French, it sounds like the Swedish chef. Or Beaker. I mean, it just does. I hope this is entertaining for you. I hope you're going to remember this. I try to make these fun and entertaining. But it does, and it feels like that. And you feel like, what's going on here? These are people. I should be able to work with these people. And then in life, you keep attracting more beakers. And I got to tell you, beakers can be quite annoying. You don't want to be communicating with a bunch of beakers your whole life, or Swedish chefs. You just don't. But then you start to question yourself. What's wrong with me? How come I'm not getting my love needs met? And then you hear the comments that people make that are derogatory around the different love languages or around the different needs languages. And you go, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with me, because people haven't taught you how to be balanced in it, or they don't understand that that's your particular needs language. And so because they don't understand it, to them, it's hearing, so that's annoying. Or hearing the beaker. I'm not going to say beaker again because that could be annoying to you. It's annoying. It's absolutely annoying to them. And so then they're going to make this like, oh, this person likes gifts, they're a gold digger. You want a gift that you like. Okay. So you like a particular type of gift and it's, they don't like it. That doesn't mean you're a gold digger. It's how you're communicating love and how you receive it. Now, again, there's balance, and balance is that you look at the whole picture of what people can give you. If you want a bike, it may not be your favorite color because the store may not have your favorite color. It may have to be something a little different, but you're getting that bike, However, if you hate the color yellow and someone goes and gets you a yellow bike and there's all these different colors that could not be yellow, then yeah, I can understand that. That would be very frustrating. Then they're not listening to you again on gifts and they're going into their own head and then you're out of alignment. Or you're in opposites, depending on what their language is. But this plays a huge factor in what we attract in our adult years and how we value ourselves. It plays a factor in how we manifest. Because if we, in our training, because when you train a person when they're a kid, do not learn how to receive love the way we're designed to, and we may not even be aware of it, we're not going to be able to manifest the desires and dreams that we have. Because we're going to be so busy struggling with receiving love, and really receiving your dreams and desires is about you receiving love, because your dreams and your desires and what you're wanting to manifest, if they're in attunement with the bigger picture, then they're in attunement with loving yourself, loving others, and loving Source, Hashem, God, however you see that. And if you can't be in tune with receiving love, you're going to have a hard time being able to receive the fullness of your manifestation, your desires, because it's a two-way street. Others have got to love you. You've got to love yourself. And you've got to be able to receive the universe, Hashem, or God, however you say that, loving you. And that's my whole point in this. And so it's time to heal. It's time to take the time to heal. And if you'd like to learn more, you can always reach out. You can reach out to the Needs Language at any time. I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.